Hello, and welcome back to Journey Through Jersey, the organization dedicated to heritage tourism in New Jersey and the preservation of historic sites. For the next few months on this channel, we will put a spotlight on 48 different historic sites throughout the state. Typically every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, check back for a new video about the history of each site, what is there to see, and what are the local attractions. Today, we will continue by putting a spotlight on Camp Evans, which is located in Wall, New Jersey. The site for Camp Evans was originally selected in 1912 by an Italian immigrant named Guglielmo Marconi. Originally called the Belmore Marconi Station, the site would be used as the East Coast base of transatlantic wireless communication. A few years later, the federal government seized the property along with every other wireless station. The government realized their strategic importance for World War I communications. Inside the Belmore Marconi Station, a group of leaders and innovators in the wireless industry created a wireless innovation that would enable soldiers of the Allied Signal Corps and spies to listen into German wireless messages without them knowing. This innovation was called static elimination. This would allow communication to be more consistent and even allow the Allies to pick up on previously hidden enemy transmissions, which gave the Allies the element of surprise. The development of the static elimination technology was credited with shortening the war by several months and saving thousands of lives on both sides. Some of the most important messages of the Great War were dispatched to and from Wall. Static elimination was considered the most important advancement of the decade. After the war, these innovations in wireless technology would enable the birth of radio communications. Radio would one day reach millions of eager listeners. However, the innovation would also make the giant Belmore station obsolete, leading to its closure. The station once again became relevant in military operations during the Second World War. Most of the camp's actions were kept secret at the time, but reports now show that Camp Evans played a central role in World War II radar development. At the end of the war, the group was reformed to focus on the more ambiguous battlefield of the Cold War. The Army would continue to utilize the facility to support military communications and electronic warfare preparedness throughout the 20th century. While Camp Evans operated mostly in secrecy, one accomplishment the public was informed about was Project Diana. The project used radar with a special antenna to attempt to receive a signal bounced off the moon. It was a success, and it proved that radar signals could penetrate the ionosphere and demonstrate the potential of radio communications beyond the Earth for missiles, space probes, and human explorers traveling above the ionosphere. In 1957, Project Diana helped track the Soviet Union's Sputnik, the first man-made satellite. In fact, the equipment would be used to track every American and Soviet launch into the 1970s. Moreover, the station also made significant progress in tracking weather. The most notable weather science project was the development of the first Earth-observing satellite. A short while later, it was discovered that the satellite could spot and track hurricanes. The successful program was transferred to the newly created space agency, NASA. This advance has saved thousands of countless human lives by giving advance warnings of hurricanes. Today, Camp Evans is home to many things including the InfoAge Science History Learning Center and museums. InfoAge has a number of different historical exhibits throughout Camp Evans, with many of the exhibits dedicated to World War II. One of them is the Military Technology Museum of New Jersey. The museum's founder, Dan Gianquitto, and his son Luke gathered a team of volunteers who refurbished some of the buildings in Camp Evans, which were left in ruins by the Army when the camp was vacated in 1997. Then, they filled it with interesting machinery, informative signs, and fantastic displays. They have privately amassed one of the largest and rarest collections of both static and operating military vehicles and equipment in the world. The mission of the Military Technology Museum of New Jersey is to educate school children and the general public through both static and interactive displays depicting past military technological changes and inventions that affect our daily lives today. Besides its rich history, historical exhibits, and attractions, Camp Evans also hosts events. In February, the site hosted a Black History Month event that celebrated the groundbreaking achievements of African Americans that worked at Fort Monmouth and Camp Evans during World War II and the Korean War. Tours for Camp Evans and any of its exhibits are available to the public on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. There are self-guided and guided tours, along with family and school programs that are available. Currently, the museum is appropriate for ages 6 and up. The price of admission is $5 per person. Well, that's our spotlight on Camp Evans located in Wall, New Jersey. For more information on Camp Evans and the InfoAge World War II Museum, check the links in the description below. Truly, there is so much that Camp Evans has to offer that it cannot be possibly covered in just this video. Also check out the Facebook link in the description below that lists other popular nearby attractions, including the Wall Stadium Speedway and the Quail Ridge Golf Course. Come back next week for another video that will spotlight a different historic site in New Jersey. Feel free to comment below any of your thoughts, feedback, or questions you may have. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with your friends if you would be so kind, as it really helps us out. And until next time, thanks for watching.